I gotta get it on. Hello. Sharonda, what it is? Everybody, what's going on? OC Forever, what's up, Ashe? All right, everybody. Just been getting some energy, y'all. I'm gonna give it the 3 minutes of getting here. What's up, Anubis, my brother? You know it. Woo. All right, I'm at the 3 minute mark, good people. All right, so again, a lot of stuff has been going on in my circle, in my life recently, in the past, I'm going to say since the new year, mainly during the new year time. And I mean, the change, the transition, the cleaning of the pineal gland, the the changing of my diet, no more sugary stuff. I mean, infused water with a little bit of honey and cut a lemon just to kill it. I mean, spirit has really been purifying me, right? So I didn't know what it was all about. I didn't know what it was meant. Was meant for. I miss my little Twinkies and donuts and shit, and I got an issue with night eating when I'm stressed. And this is just me being transparent with you guys. It is what it is. When I'm stressed, I night eat. I wake up 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the middle of the night, and I just got to gobble up sweets and sugars and shit. And it's only because I'm stressed. If everything going good with me, I sleep like a baby. But stress, I wake up, I walk around, check the house, lock all the doors off, make sure everything good. But then I can't go back to sleep until I eat something. So spirit has been taking that away from me. So for the past 3 weeks, I've been doing really good on the diet. I've been doing really good on the cleansing, the water, and all that stuff. Doing the little what you call it? They call it intermittent fasting, where I don't eat anything until 12 in the afternoon in case I binge eat at night or some shit like that. So I've been watching that, and it's been helping. Well, during that time frame, I didn't know what was happening to me. But last week everything came to a head. Unbeknownst to me. I want to be accurate when I say this, and I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I'm gonna be transparent. So now with my body being partially purified and me drawing back some of my energy from a lot of people that I was giving it to, family and friends, I was able to become a whole version of myself, what I call a whole version of myself. But you never hold people. But I had more control over my essence, my spirit, and everything of that nature. So I realized and I start seeing the chinks in the armor around me. I start seeing the chinks in my home self barrier defense, spiritual defenses. That's why shit was getting in here. I started understanding how people from YouTube or social media can throw negative shit your way without you even knowing these people, without you even doing anything bad to these people. Also, how people can send love and light and energy your way with you not knowing these people. It's the same thing. So I just kept looking around and seeing everything going crazy. And I was like, Spirit, it got to be something because you're cleaning up this. And my house had a smell to it. It wasn't a stink smell. It was just not my smell. Uh, it wasn't that effervescent and aromatic smell that, you know how when you go to somebody's house they have a certain scent on their clothes, and nothing was stinky and out of the way. Nobody say, "Hey, Baron, you smell like a bandersnatch." None of that shit. I just realized when I washed my clothes, the clothes wasn't coming out like I was supposed to smell them. Or if I sat on my couch, it was smelling like freshness, but it wasn't the scent that I was used to. So me being a spiritualist, spirit let me know that that's a aura that has set in your space. If you can get close to your skin and smell it and you don't smell bad, but just you smell something in general that's not your scent, that's an aura. The Japanese people call it miasma. It's a demonic energy, a miasma that'll choke you out to the point where you're to be dying on the floor, hacking up a lung. So it was in that energy vein. It wasn't a bad smell. It just was not what my energy and my soul exuded to protect my barrier. And I hope I don't go over your guys' head with that. Well, so after I started cleaning the areas where spirit told me to clean, the same thing as when I saw my mom cleaning my bathroom. I went in my bathroom and I scrubbed the shit out of it with bleach, mildew remover. I nuked that mother. All right, now from that point on, just from the smell in the bathroom, me nuking that bathroom in the 3D. Keep in mind, my mom done it in the dream for me. I nuked it here in real life. Did you know the scent of the whole house changed and it came back to life what I was used to? Very sanitized, very beautiful, all that stuff. And I'm like, so something was permeating in the bathroom. Now I go in the bathroom and I'm looking in the mirror and I'm just, doing mirror magic, talking to myself, looking at the pupils of my eyes, looking how they shape, and I'm trying to read the pupils of my eyes and stuff because that's a landscape. I I can't understand it. I don't know anybody who do it, but just looking all the way to the iris of your eyes, it's a message encoded in those things. I don't know. I'll get into it, but this is how spirit has been working with me. So I go in there, I'm looking at myself, I'm talking to myself, I'm saying all these positive affirmations, and then the affirmations turned a little dark. They didn't go from, okay, love and light my way, money, clothes, and hoes. It wasn't that energy. It went to the whole simple fact like, you deserve better. You should take over this place. You should be king. It went to that shit. Like, step your game up. Everybody beneath you, you're better than this. You're stronger than this. It came. It came that way. And as it coming that way, I was like, no, 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 no. I got over this particular version of me long time ago, good people. I'm like, no, you can't go back to that egotistical asshole where you thought you was God gift to women and nobody understood you and you could kick everybody ass. And I was fighting that version of me because I was looking deep into My soul. Now, I'm giving you the last 7 days leading up until last night, by the way. So I'm talking to my inner self because I got deep in me and I took my own fucking inventory. And a lot of us can benefit from looking in the mirror, taking our own goddamn inventory, y'all. A lot of us can benefit from that. And so once I saw the darkness inside of me and the pettiness inside of me and the bullshit that I can bring to the table and everything like that, I was left lingering with that energy. And I was left lingering with that energy. And no matter how I meditated, try to get that energy off of me, I had literally spoke to myself, spoke to my soul, and I shedded a light on a part of me that I had buried. Now remember, people, we bury the shit that we don't want nobody else to see. We don't bury the shit we don't want to see. That's a message. Keep that in mind when I'm telling you this. We bury the shit we don't want nobody else to see. We perfectly okay with being pieces of shit, being no good, being tyrants, being egotistical, being arrogant, being petty. We're okay with ourselves being that way, but we feel judgment from other people, so we'll hide it, bury it, and it's not our true representative. But when I stepped in front of that mirror and I tried that crazy shit and pierced into my own soul, looked at the landscape my psyche is at, I realized that I wasn't evolved as I was supposed to be. So with that shit on my chest, now I'm questioning everything. I'm questioning the loyalty of my lady. I'm questioning the loyalty of the kids. Hell, I'm even questioning the loyalty of the goddamn cat. Do she just come and purr on me when she wants some food? Do she really love me? You know, I'm questioning everything. I'm questioning both of my cars. I'm just in that state where if I supposed to be king, then who the fuck can I trust? And I'm being transparent. So if this is not the typical bearing you're used to, sign off. I'm being transparent here. So I'm sitting up there with that whole I should be running this shit mentality, and I couldn't shake it. I should be running this shit. Fuck this shit. I don't even want it got to the point, and I'm again transparency here. I say I don't want to do reading. These people don't fucking care about me, man. They take advantage of me. I'm on all that shit there. And I'm like, damn, nigga, you gotta do something else. You a great salesman. Go back and sell some shit. You can make $200,000 a year selling shit on a low level. You know, and I'm like, but here it is. I'm struggling to get people to understand. I was in such a nasty spot because I had touched a part of myself that I thought I had long done away with, buried, got rid of. But that bitch was sitting there, y'all. It was waiting. It was there. And it still is, I feel. I feel right now because I haven't gotten rid of it. I've just did some more soul searching to alleviate the energy that is sending my way. So fast forward a little bit. When I get nervous, I touch a part of my body, and when I get stressed, I touch my eye. So I'm okay for now. Uh, so after questioning everything, pushing everybody away from me, I don't want to be fucked up with nobody. My baby girl would come in here and just, Dad, can I have this? I said, baby, get it. I don't, and you know, I didn't even want to talk to my baby girl. And y'all know how I feel about baby girl, Mr. Matthew. He'll come up in here and say something. I'm like, come on, guy, you're going to let me alone. And I'm sitting right here, no card readings. The damn computer and TV is not even on. This is just me in solidarity in my mind, not wanting to be fucked up with nothing and nobody. That's the dark energy that resided in me to the point where I got common sense not to go and fuck nobody else's world up. But at the same time, I don't want to move. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to sit here and hate myself, self-loathing. And we all go through it. Just some people don't admit the shit. I'm here to tell you guys, I'm transparent. I can't be a spiritualist to you guys if I can't shit let you guys see that I fight this same battle you guys fight every fucking day. I can deal with it maybe a little bit better or however, but this is true. So After I'm sitting up here and question the world, question the loyalty of every damn thing around me, even question the loyalty of my saints, question the loyalty of my baron, I was angry. I was in a spot. Ain't nobody do nothing to me. I just seen something inside of me that I didn't like, but it was refreshing to see something so real because that's my real representative. Okay? So I'm sitting up here and I'm like, God damn, I say, this is not me. This is not me. And I said, okay, you got to do somebody. You got to do somebody. You done sat in this shit for 2 days. You trying to be cordial. You trying to be nice. Your readings are beginning to get short with people. I say, this is not you. This is not the you that's now, living now, representative now. So I say, how do I deal with it? So I started sleeping with a red light in my room because now I'm trying to call down Uriel, the archangel energy of Uriel, to embody me with ideas. And if you know anything about archangels, Uriel only answers to God. You know, he's second to none but our Orion. And that's a whole nother angelology to which I'll be sharing on my channel too. So I'm calling Uriel down and the light is on Uriel, TV is off, and I'm meditating to Uriel, and his name stands for Fire of God. So I'm telling Uriel, come and burn this negativity, this dark shit up inside of me. And as Uriel appears, and he appeared, he went all spooky like they say, and he just come with horse face, ass face, deer face, duck bill and shit. He didn't come like that. He just came as a nice little glowing ball that was very hot. It like made me sweat. I felt like my skin was gonna melt, but that was just sweat. My pillow was like had a water spot on it from me laying backwards looking up at the ceiling at this red glow. And he was like, that's beyond his power to remove it. And I say, who can remove it? I'm having a conversation just like I'm talking to you guys. I say, who can remove it? And he was like, that's beyond my power. He say, and quite frankly, nobody can remove it. And I say, if it's there, I can get rid of it. I say, I see people turn their heart off, turn their conscience off. I say, it's an emotion. Now I'm trying to be logical with an angel, right? The energy of an angel. I say, it's logic. I can turn it off. You can turn off your heart, your feeling, your conscience. You can turn off all this shit. He say, no, you can't get rid of it. I say, so is there anything I can do? And they said, you got to meet someone who takes it away. Listen to what an angel said to me. An angel told me I have to meet somebody on the 3D plane, flesh and blood, bone and sinew, to take it away. You're telling me with all the magical power, you're telling me with all the mystical power, mysticism, all that shit that the angels, God, demons, devils, all that shit have, you can't separate a part of a man. It needs another human to take it away. I'm telling you guys some shit. It may be a spiritual message in here for you. I'm just sharing my experiences. So while we sitting up here dumping all our energy into deities and shit, we're supposed to utilize their energy to better our lives. Understand philosophy. You get that? We use our ancestors to live out, to what's the word? Recombinate our past experiences so it can calculate itself and help us get past things. But we use each other to heal each other and to dull down the darkness or the light inside of one another as an excuse. It may get philosophical, it may get illogical, and I just hope it don't go over your head. But I'm explaining as much as my mind can get it out to you guys. So they say you'll meet somebody who can take that darkness away from you. Well, I don't go nowhere. I'm always in this fucking studio. I'm always at the house. Good fucking luck on me meeting somebody. You follow me? You dig? So I had retired myself to just sit up here and be angry. So I say, okay, now that I see what's going on with me, time for me to adjust. Time for me to adjust, to put on this happy-go-lucky face, to put on this smile, and, you know, just like I told you, you want to eat a little shit, but don't let nobody know what I'm going through, but still make their day brighter. I had retired myself to do that, to be that individual for you all, myself, my kids, etc. But Spirit have other plans in mind. They saw that I really did the work. I meditated. I cleaned myself up. I did the dieting. I did everything right. Purified my body. So lo and behold, I meet a spiritualist that was just what the cat dragged in. That was just what I needed to remove this dark part of me that was blocking me from my evolution. Conversation was perfect. Everything was perfect. It shed a light on me, and just having a conversation with the individual made me realize something inside of me, that I wasn't a lost soul anymore, that I had a purpose, I had a identity, that I was somebody. Isn't that motherfucking wild? An earthbound person, no matter how much we pray to our gods, our deities, go to church, manifest shit, to know that they can't do that. They can't find inner peace for us. But somebody you know, somebody on this earth that your soul can share a bond with, that you can exchange ideas, that you can manifest what you need in your life to help you in real life situations. That this is a corporeal person, flesh and blood, bone and sinew. This person gonna reciprocate your energy and back and forth, and you guys can share, talk, and you build one another up, and you strengthen one another so bad to where you stop doing this with each other and you just start doing this, and then it comes still, and you get in that moment where you can be still and understand everything that person is feeling, everything you're feeling, and you know that person feels the same way and they understand you. This is not a girlfriend, a boyfriend, no sexual issues here. This is just real people linking up with real spiritual practices to alleviate the darkness inside of one another. This person didn't know they would probably be doing that to me when they was giving me that conversation. But it was destined that me and that person talk. Now, talking with this person let loose the darkness inside of me. Now I understand the hurt, the pain, the suffering that I went through, that I buried deep down inside. This persona that I created to show you all, granted, it's the most authentic version of myself on a positive level that I present to you guys, because I don't want you to see that nastiness inside of me. Nobody do. That's why I do a smile. That's why you guys smile when you talk. Hey, how you doing, girl? Bro, what's up? Versus going up there and telling somebody how you feel. Listen, man, I really don't want to fucking talk to you. I'm having a bad motherfucking day. You make me sick. The world make me sick. So get the fuck out my way. I don't care about your feelings. This is how we want to talk to each other. I'm just being 100. None of y'all can, you probably guys won't say it, but I'm just being 100 with it. This is how I be wanting to say things. Sometimes I feel this way. I know other people be wanting to say it too. But we have to put on that representative because we told to be cordial, friendly, enjoy one another, understand one another. So now I'm calibrated back because somebody understand my pain, my plight. Somebody understand what I'm going through, and I share their interests and they share mine. Just on a soul level, spiritual level, to help me build, to help me grow. So now I don't have to compact and compress my inner nature to be a dick. I don't have to hold it down to be a nice fucking guy. I can be a dick. I can be a douchebag. I can be angry. I can hate the shit that fucks with me. I can literally say fuck off. I don't gotta save the world, people. Neither do you. So now I'm whole again, so I feel. But what now I'm finna get into my experience. This is coming up onto last night. Now, after conversating with that person, I can't stop the tears from flowing. I'm not sad. I'm not angry. I'm not happy. I'm just crying because my soul never knew what the fuck I was talking to. I done cried talking to the Baron. I done cried to the Baron. Let me change it. I done cried to Jesus. I done cried to every deity it is, to them. To them. You probably done cried to your God, your gods, your altar, threw all your troubles on the altar, fell to your knees, and I'm a sinner, I'm a saint, I'm a wretch, and all that shit there, and tears flowing out your eyes, and you don't know why you're crying. You just know you're crying because there's something inside of you and that those deities can't bring, because you ain't crying in front of the person who is there to heal you, to help you, and to make you stronger, and to reciprocate that energy. Because when you pray to these deities and you pray to all these spiritual practitioners and all that shit there, they're not reciprocating your energy. They're there to do what? Make you feel whole, be a listening ear. They're not saying I understand, and here's a little bit of my pain. Here's a little bit what I go through, so I am here to help you. Feel me as I feel you. And when we feel each other, god damn, we on one page. Now how can we fix it? How can we do it? Now I can accept you for the person you are, and you can be accepted for the person you are. Vice versa. So I'm crying after meeting this person and just hearing the stories and the soul touching, and just the how can I help? How can I assist? How can I get this going on right? And everything of that nature, good people. In my pillow crying. It was freedom. It was freedom. Showed me I shouldn't be so angry at my lady. For whatever reason, I don't know. I shouldn't be so angry with the kids for whatever reason I was feeling. I don't know. I shouldn't be so angry with the subscribers and the viewers and the negative comments and anything else. For what reason? I don't know. But I was on that level, good people. Okay, OC, I'll check out Venom. I'll check out that. So, fast forward to last night. Well, yesterday, leading into last night when I had this experience. So I found myself crying again. But this time I was crying because I could not help a friend. I could not help a friend. And I thought about the life my friend and I could have. Partners, buddy, broskies. You know, it turned to us warriors side by side holding hands. It was just that camaraderie, that brotherly love, that sister brotherly love, that I think they call it agape love or philly love. I don't know. Oh no, brotherly love is phi beta sigma, brother. I got you. I have to get it sometime. So it was that Philly love, right? And just knowing that somebody out there had that Philly love for me, it gave me all the strength in the world. Not like a lover, not like my boo thing, because I know Black, but she got my back. She got love for me in a major way. She put up with my shit, y'all. And the Baron comes with a little bit of shit. She ain't got to shovel so much. She can take a spoon and get it out the way. Just that much shit I bring, just a little bit, but it was a different kind of love, right? And I'm gonna throw some names out there now, good people. Uh, the expound, so you guys can expound on this love. Like my man Anubis, you know, he can check me. We can talk. We understand each other. That's a brotherly love. That's a Philly love. One of our soul subscribers, Mr. LT, same thing. Just a real genuine article person that can give it to you straight. All our sisters out there, Tamiko, Ella, ME, y'all do it for me, right? Y'all put it right, and a bunch of others. So that gave me courage speaking to this particular individual. Now, with all this courage and this crying now that I cannot assist this person with their issues, and I definitely wanted to. And it's like, what can you do? So, with the information I had from the conversation after waking up with these tears in my eyes and I can't stop crying, I went and did a couple ebos in certain people names yesterday for the betterment, the better their situation in their circumstance. And I know it took. I know it took because I have never had the smell of the animal that I did the Ebo with on my fingers. I'm like, why am I still smelling damn chicken? Why am I still smelling this mice? Why am I still smelling this? You know, I don't lemon juice my hand, Florida water, got all that shit off me, done sage, and I'm still smelling it. So I know the energy, the essence was there. It was accepted. So if I was to show you a picture of my altars around here, you'll end up seeing blood everywhere. Because I went ham yesterday because I got to make sure this person is okay. Well, multiple. Now, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. So I go to sleep. Go to sleep and I'm sleeping good. I go to sleep about 10, 11. I go to sleep about 10 or 11. I don't know how to do this right here. All right. Sorry about that. I had to check something right quick. So I end up going to bed and while I'm asleep, sleeping good. I don't night eat. But I wake up and I'm so dehydrated, so thirsty. So goddamn thirsty. And I'm just drinking all my little infused water because I keep it by the bed in a gallon, and I'm just go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Keep in mind, through all this shit, I'm still praying for abs, y'all. So, go, 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 go. So I say, well, I can't go back to sleep. I check my phone, no messages, no calls from nobody, no missed calls, no alert, no emails. Perfect. I try to lay back down. The red light is still permeating. I can't. So I say, let me go check on the cats. So I get me a cover, get me a pillow, and I go lay next to the cat cage. And I'm seeing Mama Cat just laying up there, and she's looking at me, and her eyes are so big and dilated. And she's just like looking at me, but her face is not a cat face. It's more of a human face to me. So now I'm like, man, now I'm identifying a damn cat as a person. Oh, Negro, you done lost your fucking mind. I told myself, boy, you got to get out of this spiritual shit because now you imprinting human qualities on animals. I'm thinking I'm fucking lost it. Keep in mind, I just went through all this spiritual shit. I've been crying all day long, did offerings and shit, lit candles. Bitch, I'm going crazy. I help. So I lay down and I doze off. Mama Cat right there. She pulls her bedding close to the edge of the cage, and all the kids are there, and Mama Cat is there, and everything. So I'm like, okay, cool, Mama Cat. So she stretches out, turn on her back, and the kittens are asleep. So now I'm sleeping on the floor with the goddamn cat, y'all. I'm losing it, right? I'm losing it, right? So now, I'm there for like 5-10 minutes. So I know when I woke up, it was like 2:50 something, some around that area. So I wake up and I'm like, look at you laying next to a cat. Get in your bed at least. So I go back in there and I go to get in my bed. This is where the shit get real crazy, good people. I go get in my bed, and I'm laying down in my bed, back looking at the ceiling, like, okay, I'm finna go to sleep. Oh God, I'm already yawning. See that? That is. That's when spirit finna take over. Here go the spiritual shit part of it. So I'm laying down trying to sleep. So I think I dozed back off for like 30 minutes in the bed because when I woke up, it was like 3:35 in the morning. It was like 3:35 in the morning. So I wake up and I look in the doorway, and lo and behold, this night got crazy, people. And what I told you was just the nice shit. This is where it gets kooky, crazy, weird, and spooky. So I'm up, and I notice I'm watching me. So I open my eyes and I look at the doorway, and lo and behold, here is the cat just standing up in the doorway, and the eyes are still dilated. And the cat is looking at me like it has a strange energy coming from it, like something is off, homeboy. And the cat just standing there. Then the cat looked backwards, and the cat turned around, and it was like, eh. Then it looks back at me, and then like, eh. So then the cat comes and jumps in my bed and start pressing in my chest and shit, and walking over my face and trying to. And I say, "Do you want something to eat or some shit, cat?" I say, "Let me get up and get you something to eat." The cat jumps up, runs out, stands in the doorway again, look back at me and look. And then the cat like, "I'm not going in the living room." So I say, "Then what the hell you want?" So I say, "Let me check the doors. I'm already up. Maybe the cat trying to warn me, spirit trying to warn me, a window up, or some kids might have done some shit. I don't know." I walk in the living room, 3:35, 3:40, and lo and behold, there's a whole entire version of me in that bitch. Do y'all hear what I say? Last night I came face to face with me. Me. Not a spirit looking like me. Not a entity trying to play games and trick me thinking it's me. But I came face to face with me. But it wasn't me now. It was me from about 100 and 200,000 years ago version of me. Surprisingly, I look the fucking same. I guess I'm gonna always look like this. I had no beard or nothing, but my afro was back. I had a little Philly afro cut thing. You know, get the Philly cut and the temple fade. You know, I'm a good looking motherfucker. So now I'm looking at me, and as I get closer to the version of me, because I'm like, I say, man, this spiritual shit gotta stop. I'm like, nigga, you just too damn spiritual when an apparition can appear in front of you. They supposed to be stopped at the door, all dangers, hurt, and harm. So I go and I walk up to myself, and I'm like, what's your issue? Straight up. Because the rules of the game, if it's an evil spirit, they have to tell you their name or why they're there. That's don't run from it. Don't fear it. While you hear what you want, and you got 1 second, and if you can't communicate, get the fuck out of here, and they gotta obey you. Don't nothing latches on like in the movies. That's fuck shit. So I'm like, what's your issue? And the version of me to which I'm gonna call the original man, they told me you've been visiting that Stargate too much. And I'm like, what you mean a Stargate? And they say, how many times have you been to that Stargate this week? And I'm like, I know I traveled to the Stargate to get a grip on my emotions. I say, and that's a whole nother teaching I gotta show. I gotta, man, Lord have mercy, Spirit. I gotta show these people love. They say, how long have you been to that? They say, how many times you keep coming to that Stargate? They saying you're not supposed to visit that Stargate this much. And I'm like, well, I know from experience that once I go to the Stargate, the point to where I start, I can get a better grip on my emotion. And they saying the Stargate, my My sister calling through today, her birthday, y'all. Uh, so he told me you not supposed. He gave me rules and regulations to the Stargate. I keep it to myself right now. But I'm like, but I couldn't think, I couldn't see, I couldn't move. I was paralyzed. I'm a lame right now. I need to get myself centered, and I need to be at the Stargate. And they saying you're coming to the Stargate, but you're trying to travel through it. They saying you're accessing stuff you should not access anymore. And I'm like, I just got to. I can't take the emotion. I'm overburdened. I'm overwhelmed. I'm losing my skull. I say I don't trust nobody. Shit is going bad. And I say I found a friend. And I say I need to know more about this friend. Please let me access the Stargate. And so as I get closer, I couldn't move any further. I couldn't approach my original self any further. So my original self approached me. Now listen to me, people. I remember when I had a six pack and butt built like a brick house. You know what I'm saying? I was fine back in the day, young man style. We all were young people. But to see this version of me approach me, butt ass naked now, adorned in gold, with a spear in their hand, warrior tribed up like a motherfucker, right? And to sit up, it's the same one that said, "It is time." The same version of myself when I stood in front of God in my dream, and I would run across this field at supersonic high speed, depicting every aspect of my life. And I had this dream when I was like 20 some years old. It was that same version of me, but that version of me came to talk to me. And they stepped to me, and he kind of said, like, that's not your energy anymore. That energy that's inside that Stargate for you to go to another place, another realm at this point in your life, that energy, you will not fall back into that energy. Like, you'll go past that energy and you will cease to be. That type of stuff, what he was telling me. And that's all I could take from it, because it got real sci-fi technical shit. You got me? You did. And so I say, but that's my happy place. I go to my Stargate and I understand where I can look at the stars, and I can understand where I need to go and how to chart my life from here. They were like, you don't need to come here no more. You got this. And I'm afraid, y'all. Now I'm afraid, because the one thing that I found solace in my spirituality is when all else fails, when I can't believe in a deity, when I can't believe in my ancestor, I can believe in the reincarnated version of myself. Let that be a message to you guys. And he said that my energy is not supposed to be there right now. So now, I don't know what it meaning I was trying to give up on life, that I don't want to experience the pain no more of this life, or reset myself spiritually. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide and choose that. But he showed me my original self in the body I wanted, the hair I wanted, everything. It was just a beautiful, shining, glimmering bronze version of myself. I loved it. And I'm listening to him and I'm talking to him. And he pointed to the side. He said, the problem is you stumbled across, and I want to be tactful when I say this. The problem is you stumbled across your equal. You talking about my equal? Yeah. You stumbled across somebody in this lifetime, to where you're living now. This person has experienced more pain, the exact amount of pain as you. This person is smiling through the bullshit as you. This person has goals and dreams and aspirations that were snuffed out and dampened. Person have been taken advantage of. And they were saying all of that shit to me. He said the pain you're feeling is the simple fact that you can't help your mirror image, your equal. You can't help it. You can't help that person. And that's your problem. And I'm like, serious? So you need to embrace the simple fact that, this person done did what they had to do to come out their dread. You doing what you got to do to come out your dread. And when y'all energies meet on this battlefield or this astral plane, you guys will be friends. You guys will be as one unit. And he put it in this form of like the Spartans from Rome, military aspect he was telling me. And I remember asking him, I say, that's a pretty nice spear you got there. He said, you created it. And I'm like, he said, you say you created this spear in 2009. I want to say 2009. It was the year Michael Jackson passed away. I could tell you that. He said, you created this spear in 2009. And I remember Michael Jackson passing away around by that time, but I think it was at the time of Michael Jackson's passing. He said, you created this, and I've been carrying it ever since. So you didn't have this at first. 2009, your years, you gave this to me. I said, oh, I said, can I touch it? He says, why? You're not a warrior. He said, those days are gone. You're not a warrior. You shouldn't be touching warlike material. I say, so what am I? He said, at this point in the game, you're a lover. And you need to learn how to love. You done did enough slaying. He didn't use the Kill word. He said, you did enough slaying. So I don't want you touching weapons. I need you to bring people together. I need you to show people how to love. He said, this is how you heal yourself. And I need you to love your partner, because that person has never experienced love like this. And this is no homosexual energy, by the way. He made it clear. This is comrades, camaraderie. This is making sure that person is going to be okay, even through the bullshit, even through the pain. So you don't have to come to the Stargate no more. You don't have to try to reset, or you don't have to try to go nowhere else. So then I'm confused. Now I'm having a talk with a version of myself that's the perfect version of myself. And he telling me I ain't gotta kick no ass no more. I ain't gotta war with nobody no more. I just gotta show people how to love one another. And plus I gotta accept this newfound comrade of mine for all their flaws, all their issues. And let them know that they are genuinely cared for and loved in the Philly sense, the brotherly love, spiritual love, that type of thing. Not the romantic love. So now I'm like, man, serious, this is hard. And the version of me, the original, said, it's not hard, you're doing it now. The problem is you want a reward for it. And he said, you don't get a reward this lifetime. And I say, what you mean? He said, everybody in this lifetime is looking for a reward. They're looking for an award and a reward. And they're saying, you don't get it. They say, because you could have stayed in heaven where the fuck you was. Peaceful, because you had done your fight. But you chose to come down here for a reason. And you need to take the ass whoopings, the burdens that come with it. And I'm like, well, if I would have known it would have been this painful, or remembered, I wouldn't have done this. And he made some kind of joke. I don't know, was it an asshole, spiritual asshole joke? And I'm just being transparent. All these things are not all benevolent and shit. Like, pettiness is not beneath them. He made some kind of asshole joke like, you still would have came down here because you hard headed and you can't sit on your ass and rest. You still would have applied yourself. He was saying it something like that, but the words he was saying, the way my English brain could translate it, that's how it came out. Like, I just had to get my ass into something I don't know how to rest. Whatever me. Say whatever original. So being the original started talking about other stuff that I can't even remember talking about, but I remember smiling and having a conversation. And they were saying, "Do you remember when you did this?" And I was like, "Yeah, I remember when I did that." Say, "Do you remember when you did this?" And we're just sitting up here laughing about past lifetimes since he was the original version of me, the primitive version of me. And he's bringing back to this Baron's memory all what we went through. And some of the stuff I'm not going to share because it's really embarrassing that I had to go through that and learn that lesson. But he was like, "You see, when you did this, you wrote your name in the book. You had to come back to correct that shit. You petty." And they just saying stuff, and I'm laughing and tickled, and it's a stern talking to, but it's with love and genuineness. And he said, "This time around, it's all about love, 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 love." So I would say I woke up from that. I would say I woke up from that, but I wasn't asleep, y'all. I literally was out of my bed. This is not a dream. This is happening 3D. So my mind, I say, I got a camera in my living room. I say, I can show people this shit, me talking to myself, 30 minutes. I don't know how my hand gestures was, me reaching for the spirit. I don't know. I was like, I can edit that bitch. This gonna make great content. They gonna know I ain't crazy. They gonna know spirit real. The camera in my living room is blinking blue. When the light is a solid blue, that lets you know that it's recording. I look up, blink, 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 blue, blue, blue. This son of a bitch. I say he disabled the fucking camera. I could pull every camera up around my house on my phone. This damn spirit smart enough to know how to disable technology. I say, ain't nobody gonna believe this. So, and it's funny, right? Because I just knew I had his ass. Bitch, they gonna see me talking, and they gonna in the body movement. You gonna know I ain't making this shit up. I ain't sleepwalking. And so he kind of like pushed me in the forehead, like then hit me hard, just like. And when he did that, I was like, "The hell you doing?" But as that, my eyes went closed, and it's like they start waxing up, like tearing up, but not tears. It was thicker than tears, like oil. And I'm trying to see, but as I'm wiping, I just see a flash of blue light, and the thing and the original me was gone. So he went back home. So now this conversation lasted about 2.5 hours because now it's 5:36 because I grabbed my phone from the hill. 5:36. I said, "Man, what I'm gonna do?" So now I'm thirsty as fuck again. I go and I'm go gallons of the damn Essence tea water I've been making. Go. And my lips all pasty. I just can't get enough water, man. I can't get enough. So I say, ain't nobody gonna believe this shit. I said, I ain't gonna tell nobody. So I get on some exercise clothes and I say, let me go take me a nice little run, little walk. The way it's made, I live next to a highway, so I'm literally doing a brisk jog on a highway. I normally take about 35 minutes walking, and it's a good little ways. It's about I'm gonna say about 4 miles. 4 mile walk in the morning time. It takes me about 30. Yeah, it takes me about 30 minutes. No, about 3 miles. It takes me about 30 minutes. I must have been walking extremely fast because I did the whole complete circle in 22 minutes. So now my body is charged. And trust me, I wasn't running, I wasn't jogging, I wasn't trying to do nothing. I moved fast enough to do 3 point some miles because I got the run tracker too on the phone in like 22 minutes. What's going on, people? What did this original version of me do to me? When he hit my forehead, did he unlock something? Did he strengthen me in some form or fashion? Did he take away a big burden? Did he give me courage? I don't know because I haven't left the house today. But I know he told me through this day in life I done found a friend. And the friend will know who it is. And it's not romantic. It's brotherly. Amazing, right? So here goes. I want to apologize to anybody I have made feel like shit during this transformation these past couple months. I was in my feelings, I was in my ego, and I was looking at the dark part of my soul. This was not my representative that I should have presented to you guys, and I am apologizing. I know my error, and I understood that by me suppressing so much, I was doing myself a disservice and probably you all. So they revealed that part to me that I can be better and that I should be better. So this is a public apology from the Baron if and to whom I have hurt. Except to that one fan of mine that give me that one dislike on all my videos. Me and you gonna war pimping. Me and you gonna war. That motherfucker. Every video, one dislike. Make it two. Make me feel like I got two enemies instead of one. That's funny. That one dislike on all over 600 videos. One dislike on each one. This is crazy. But so me and you, we ain't cool. Me and you, we. But everybody else, if I said anything during our reading sessions, if I acted a certain way, or just had an ill energy, trust me, it was because I was working on exercising a part of myself that I wasn't familiar with, something that I have tucked down and hid. I know we all do it because we all show people our representatives and we don't deal with the anger, the pettiness, the bullshit inside of us. And people, let me tell you from experience, we need to. Because the last thing you want to do is get a visit from your original person. The original version of yourself, or when you first came to exist on this plane. They're going to be beautiful, but they're going to be jerks. They're going to be like you're not living up to my expectations. And if I got to come back and help you, or you trying to check out or some shit, I'm going to come and bust your ass up. And everything that we create, manifest, they keep to themselves. They hold on to it because they're the original version. Now, I'm telling you some real shit. I can't prove it. I'm not the all-seeing Agamotto. I don't own the Akashic records. Hell, I've never even read one before. I don't know what I was experiencing was the real deal, or it should go in the books as law, spiritual law, legitness. I'm going on what the version of me that I seen told me. I created a weapon in 2009 to which he is holding on to. How many times we have manifested lives and girlfriends and boyfriends and manifested, and you got to think, and here's the weight now. Here's the weight now. I hope y'all don't run from me. Y'all hear what I'm saying now. I ain't trying to be funny. How many times you done manifested the life you want and gotten it, then lost it? You done created something in your heart, soul, and mind that you wanted so bad and you received it. And then you don't know where the fuck it's at and you don't even know why you created it. Your original self has it. Your original soul habit, the carbon, the main copy, how they say it, the carbon, the real McCoy version of yourself. So when you sitting up there manifesting negativity shit, selfish shit, petty shit, that original version of you is holding on to all of that, and you weighing that version of you down. When you manifest love, prosperity, and riches, that original version of you is holding on to that, and it's weighing that person down. Where you're just supposed to be you. I think the whole essence of all this is to just be you, untethered, unadulterated, doing what you love with who you love to do it with. No matter the cost, no matter the repercussions. Because you got one life to live before you go to the next one. I'm not going to take that saying out of context. You only got one life to live. Yeah, you only got one life to live before you go to the next one. And you don't want to bring any baggage with you to the next one. So this thing has been collecting my baggage since 2009 from this lifetime. So everybody, that was my experience. That's what I've been going through for the past 30 some odd days. This is what I went through the past 7 days, from me catching vertigo for 3 weeks. Doctor don't know where it's at, had my brain scanned and everything. Don't know where it come from. Ears clean, everything's right. Healthy as a horse. Why? Why? They were burning off all the bad shit. They were burning off all the stuff. They were burning off all this fake ass persona that we put on. And in order for you to be the person you need to be, you got to be authentic. You got to embrace that negative side and that positive side. You got to mix them bitches together like gumbo, man, and show the world that you can be a dick, but show the world that you can be a caring person as well. Show the world that you're willing to help, and then show the world that you're willing to take your hands off the bitch and let them crash and burn if they don't get their shit together. You hear what I'm saying? I learned this from myself, so you guys are going to be seeing a different version of me, and it's going to be the true version. Granted, they're close to the same because I am a corny person. I love my hats, and I love to make people feel good. But if I get mad at you, your ass gonna know it. Can't hold back. Won't suppress a goddamn thing anymore. And if I feel I can help you, and I say I'm your friend, I'm gonna help you to the best of my goddamn ability. I don't care how many chickens, goats, cows, pigs, everything we have to bring to the motherfucking offering. We're gonna get it right. Because you're my friend. And I love you. So that's my experience. Granted, it wasn't nothing funny. It wasn't nothing quirky, kinky, and it wasn't a power shot from Zeus or Hades or anything like that. This is just my experience and what I learned from that revelation, visiting my original self. But I can tell y'all this, seeing that original version of me, baby, the Baron got some work to do. God damn it. I want to be Black Dynamite standing up in that bitch. And the nigga had on no clothes, man, and he was ripped up, muscles on top of goddamn muscles. I got a little bit of fat here. Y'all wait and give myself 1 year to get right. Because if he can do it, goddamn it, I can do it. Bitch standing up there with a spear. Give me that motherfucking spear, Joker. But he shaved his beard, boy. Shaved his beard, everybody go dry. They be like, hey, how you doing? No, ain't nothing home. Ain't nothing bearing, ain't shit. Nigga, turn your head. I gotta keep this bitch. Everybody, let me shut up. It's a whole little law with love. Dangerous album cover shows a lot. Okay, I'll go check that out, Anubis. He holding on to my abs for me. The meaning of namaste took a whole turn. The divine light in me bows. Oh, Isis Moon, the knowledge of it. The light bows to and acknowledge the divine light in you. Hello, that's what I'm talking about. Blue Flame, don't laugh at me too much. You damn right I'm gonna make a calendar. As hard as I work for this bitch, I'm dressed up like an African man, then I'm gonna dress up like a yogi. Probably y'all see me holding a white horse in a buffalo on a mountain and shit. I don't care. If I work hard to get the body that my original man had, shit. Shit. Black Superman. There we go. Y'all know how I feel about Black Superman. I'm Black Superman, not Idris fucking Elba. If I had Idris Elba's money and I was in Hollywood, I bet y'all people would say, Baron, you look 10 times better than Idris Elba. I was a great big fan of Idris Elba until he said that thing in that show he rode that motorcycle. I'm Black Superman. No, I'm Black Superman, Idris Elba. You don't get the right to say that shit. I'm so mad at Idris Elba because he said that. I ain't like him since. And he's a great actor. But I'm Black Superman. What you mean he gave me another gift? Mitchie the poet. I know I can pose as all the Mel Richards. That's right. Don't be hating. Y'all better leave me alone. Y'all just don't know. I was eating chicken and watching that shit, and when he said, "I'm Black Superman," I just instantly lost. I'm like, he don't get to say that shit. No, I'm Black Superman. Only reason he could say it now because I lost my abs. Because I raised kids and I been sitting at this table for 3 goddamn years, 4 years. So let me get off Idris Elba because he can fight. I don't know if I could outfight him. He got some real hardcore training. But Idris Elba, when I get rich, we go side by side comparison, homeboy. We go side by side comparison. I bet they say I'm Black Superman, not you. Look, oh Ziggy, man, you can't be friends. Who you love better, Ziggy? You love Idris Elba or me better? I'm just petty like that. Then we start Idris Elba going like, who is this clown? Who is this clown talking about me? He's in Bush. I don't want his British talking ass to come fuck with me. He better not come to my channel. Oh, he gaining weight? Don't see that? Good, he gaining weight. Hey everybody, man. You right, I can be Blue Marvel. He'll kick Black Superman's ass. He's a Omega level human, not a mutant. Yeah, I can be Blue Marvel. You know I got his pictures in my room and I dressed up like him for Halloween. It's on my Facebook page. I dressed up like the Blue Marvel, blue suit, symbol on my chest, gloves, crotch, cape. I dress up like superheroes, people. I am one of a kind. Yeah, I'm Blue Marvel. Ever you can have Superman candy ass. I'm the Blue Marvel. Baron, the Blue Marvel. Yeah. Yeah, now me and Edris ever cool. Edris, we cool now, homeboy, because I'm Blue Marvel now. I know I'm petty, y'all. I'm Black Wolverine, aka Ogun. Now we talking. Now we talking. They stolen from us, y'all. They stole Ogun from us and turned him into Wolverine. And Tony Stark, too. They stole him to a war machine. They stole all and turned them. Look what they did to Oya. Turned her into Wonder Woman, or Amazonian. They couldn't even turn her into Bonda. I love it. Y'all make me feel good. Thank y'all for letting me lighten the load at that thing, because that was a very crazy experience this morning. But I got so much out of it, and I got so much out of the person who I'm supposed to contact or look for in my life to help them through their situation. I got a lot, and Spirit is going to lead me to those individuals, and I do believe it's more than one. But the one that needs the most, they're on my radar, I feel. So thank you all and everything. And I just appreciate you guys tuning in for this hour and a half. I know I done took up some of your time today, but I just really appreciate that. I thought that was something you should hear. It's a message somewhere in there. If you guys find it not robbery to go back and watch this over again, and just please get your pen and paper and take notes. I'm pretty sure with some cookies, some gems docked in there, and let's see what we can do. All right, everybody. I got a reading coming up in a while, so I got to go and take me a little spiritual bath right quick to get all my shit off of me, so I can be fresh and clean as a vessel. So, hey, appreciate you guys joining me. And you know what I say? I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust the you in the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe to me if you're feeling the content. Talk to you later. Much love, everybody.